Alright, I guess we'll go with YouTube. See? Look, great quality on YouTube. For now. See if it gets worse. Oh, but I need to also be recording at the same time, so I can separate the audio tracks. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright, now back to what I'm actually trying to focus on, which is not my streaming settings, but rather getting the ancient city fixed. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking the cyan wool I'm just gonna get rid of. Swap it out with gray. Like, it just looks too out of place. This doesn't belong. What it almost kind of looks like is someone, like, raided the ancient city. Sort of the way that we did, and intentionally used not gray wool. Damn, I'm already down to 61. It's okay, though. Alright, we'll take those. How much more we got in the way of... Oh, plenty. Plenty more to do. Yeah, dude, YouTube is looking great, going strong. What caused that dude to, like, dissect over there? It's kind of weird. There's really not much of a delay either. YouTube is the play. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's almost weird that there's even dark oak here. Already did this one, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't. Weird. Had no skulk. Not that one. I've been doing the upper layers. I haven't even been looking at the lower layers. This one looks fun, though. Didn't need nearly as much gray wool as I thought I was going to. Like, I'm still not done, but I was expecting somewhere on the level of like a double chest, and really it's not. It's barely been even a full shulker worth. Yeah, dude. YouTube is so much better. Oh, snap. I just realized there's chats in the YouTube. There's got to be some settings or updates or something. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Danny? What did you press to move all the same item to the shulker? So, you can move mass items in... Hang on, I have to actually, like, do it. So okay, so you hold shift and you double click. But you can move all the same type of item back and forth from any container. It doesn't have to just be a shulker, it can be any container. But hold shift and double click and it'll move all of them. Game changer? Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, I had somebody post a comment on the TNT duper video because I was like struggle busting with lava and I was trying to like go in and place blocks to remove all the lava. He's like, nah, bro, you're doing it way too hard on yourself. Just fill your inventory with like stacks of buckets and make sure you got a full inventory, and then just take empty buckets, right click the lava, and it will chuck the lava filled bucket out. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't even think of it, dude. It's brilliant. That would have made it so much easier than like diving into these like big pools of lava. Yeah, I wanted to keep these ones, like the big ones, like this here, that there, this here. I'll probably mine all this obsidian down, and leave that. Same with this one here, but this whole thing looked just sort of like this really unnaturally straight line, like 90-degree curve of lava, which was really like throwing me. So, like, it's kind of a little late because everything that's here I do still want to keep. But for, like, next time, basically, we know how to get rid of massive amounts of lava. That's definitely the play. Yeah, I definitely need a whole chest just for scrap beans. Need more wool again. I'm getting close though. Really, I mean, all together, I want to say I've only been through like maybe 9 or 10 stacks of wool. So like, it's really not that bad. And I'm most of the way done with the wool. I've got, I think, a double chest and a half of deep slate. So we'll make a stone cutter so we can turn all that into, yeah. This is all tough. Dude, the new tough bricks, like polished tough, so clean. Like, I'm definitely going to start using that in builds because it looks so nice, dude. And then this is all regular deep slate. So the skulk that's on the walls here, eventually I'm going to replace all that with deep slate. And not cobbled deep slate, but regular deep slate. Tough bricks for the creeper farm. Yeah. Dude, it looks so good. The issue with swapping out all the skulk that's on the walls is to make deep slate look correct. You have to place it facing a certain direction. It's like an observer. Like, it will face opposing the direction that you place it. So, like, to do all these walls, it's not just going to be like I'm standing there facing it and I right click it a bunch of times, because that's going to put the top texture facing out. So like redoing all these walls, changing the skulk to deep slate is going to be miserable, but probably worth it. Maybe, I don't know. It'll probably involve a lot of scaffolding, especially like bits like this where there's a huge chunk of the underside. Is it like that means that I'm gonna have to build an entire platform here and then put the deep slate on top of the platform, then get rid of the platform. Oh, also we have a sugarcane farm, like a semi-automatic one now, man. It's just outboard the spruce area. You have to go down a trapdoor though. Like, it's almost, you can't even see that it's there. It's insane how my mood is dependent on the quality of the stream. Like, dude, I was getting pissy a minute ago because this stream on Twitch was just not playing nice. And it's doing fine on YouTube, like, and it really does, like, make it just a more enjoyable experience. You got one in your base, but you gotta make it bigger, yeah. Can you guys just grow your wool? Hurry up. Yeah, the one we put out here is right here. I'm going to do a fully automatic one up on the platform. This one, you just go up and wait a minute. Oh, other side. What's funny is, like, changing this from what it is now to fully automatic is actually, like, really, really, really easy to do. It's just without the hoppers underneath it, it'll run fully automatic, but then everything will just despawn because it won't get picked up. So it'll be wasteful. But the one I'm going to put up on the sky platform is going to be built on hoppers and mud and be fully automatic. This? Oh, this was all the dirt and cobble that she dug out. Amanda dug that out, by the way. I had it up here on the surface, and I think she was just tired of getting ganked by mobs at night, probably. So she moved it underground. Yeah, I do still have quite a bit to add to the platform. I also might switch my food source from carrots to beef, steak, whatever. Because carrots give more saturation, but steak gives, like, fills more hunger bars. So I'm like, kind of tossing the idea back and forth. I'm still 100% in on beacons should have a no food requirement thing. Because, I mean, like, if you think about it, right? So, hear me out. You can't, like, you can carry a beacon item around with you, but to, like, place it sucks. Like, to build the whole pyramid structure is super annoying. So it's not like you're gonna go and, like, build a beacon in random spots. You're gonna build a beacon where you've got a base or where you're doing a major build, right? So for it to add a food thing, a food power, where it's like, okay, if you're near the beacon, your hunger doesn't deplete. It wouldn't be overpowered because it's not like you take it with you wherever you go, you know? But to place something like that in a spot where you spend most of your time, like, how often are you just, like, bebopping around your base or a major build and you're like, oh my god, dude, I've gone through almost a whole stack of carrots already, and it's just annoying. It's more cumbersome than anything. It's like, it's almost like stamina in the beginning of Diablo 2. It's like, what's the point of this mechanic? It's just frustrating. I don't want to walk or have to buy stamina potions. Tips for getting slime. Yeah, you could do a slime farm, or you can do the oozing potions, which I just learned from Medic not long ago. And like he's saying, an LA farm is really, really strong for getting both XP, slime, everything you can think of. I haven't done one before, but there's a lot of really good tutorials on YouTube that I've seen for them. You can plant the... I assume you're talking about the sugarcane. Typed that a while ago, probably. Yeah, plant the sugarcane on mud, but then you still need to put hoppers underneath it. Otherwise, then it just sits on the mud, you know? Getting the allies into position. Yeah, every tutorial that I saw about making an ally farm, like, probably 70% of the tutorial itself was just getting the allies where they need to be. If only we had enough iron for some hoppers, yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to do it eventually, but right now I'm not sweating it too much. Trying mostly to focus on the ancient city. Dude, I had this brilliant idea earlier. I don't know if you were already in the stream or not. You went through all your iron and a fuck ton of wood for all the chests and hoppers for the storage. Oh yeah, I believe it, dude. It's funny how, like, how quickly you go through wood. A stack of wood only makes 8 chests, or rather a stack of planks. So I guess a stack of lumber makes what? 16? No, 32. 8, 16, 24, 32, yeah. No, but it's funny, I had this super sick idea. I was, like, sitting here trying to get wool, and it's like none of them are regrowing their wool. And I look down, and they're standing on all dirt. And I'm like, oh, the grass is only going in from this side. And then I had this thought. I was like, why don't I just dig out the bottom blocks and put grass blocks there? And like, I did this side, and then I did that side, and as I was about to go and do this side, I saw that somebody had basically already done that. Like, they dug a tunnel behind it, and I'm just gonna assume that was you. You expanded it too? Yeah, I'm thinking about expanding it even further, honestly. If I needed a shit ton more wool, I would. But the reality is I only need like I only need a few more sacks. Sometimes you let them out to feed on the rest of the grass. Oh, and you just pull them back in with wheat. Smart. It's really smart. I just think it's kind of a really good idea. I'm gonna use it 5 more times. Stick around for that. Give me your wool, fool. One more. Okay. A little over 2 stacks. That'll do for now. Or replace the dirt with grass blocks, yeah. I was thinking, so since the grass kind of like spreads from the outside, which sometimes that can leave the middle like really barren, I was thinking like of somehow that we could put like maybe like lowered by a block and then covered with a half slab or something so they can't get to it, but a grass block in the middle so that it can grow from the outsides and from the middle. Time is it? 3:44. I got about an hour. Nobody's on League. Downloaded drivers from the NVIDIA website. It's been a while. I won't lie. When I went to update my settings, because you made that recommendation about switching to a lossless bitrate, I realized that I wasn't even on a hardware encoder, or I wasn't on the GPU encoder. I was on X246 or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's awkward. Definitely suboptimal there. But I switched that back to NVIDIA and it made no difference at all. I assume this is supposed to be wool right here. Probably. Maybe. At least to that point. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I'm gonna need some dark oak. Not a ton, I don't think. See, it's confusing. Like, what I'm assuming, right, that with the aesthetic that they're going for is basically that the ancient city itself was, like, originally entirely, like, gray wool and the deep slate variants, and that, like, at some point, some, you know, group of adventurers did what we did and tried to raid the ancient city, and that's where all the cyan wool and the dark oak came from. But, like, it's purely speculation. Whenever you checked your drivers from the Windows properties, it would always say it's up to date. Then I checked on NVIDIA's site, and it was like a year and a half old. Yeah. It probably hasn't been like a year and a half for me, but it's definitely been too long, and I should update my NVIDIA drivers for sure. No, but I know, like, the issue is not my hardware. It's nothing on my end. It's not my PC. It's not my drivers. It is something to do with the information transfer. Whether it's my ISP or my router, which is definitely not my router. That shit's brand spanking new. But it's either the ISP or it's the services, which, like, you can see right now, I changed nothing. Absolutely nothing between streaming to Twitch and streaming to YouTube, and, like, look at the difference, dude. It's night and day. So either my ISP for some reason doesn't like Twitch, or, which it's not like that all the time. It's like just like that, unfortunately, a majority of the time now, but it didn't used to be that bad. Or it could be Twitch itself basically saying, like, hey dude, look at you with 0 viewers. We're just gonna tone down the amount of bandwidth that we're allotting you for you to upload to us, and, you know, redirect it toward Asmongold or whoever the fuck, or our hot tub streamers. Which I get, like, from a business perspective, that makes sense, and that's what, you know, Twitch is a business. So, like, I'm not upset about it. It's just a bummer. I'll start my own streaming service with blackjack and hookers. YouTube doesn't look as good. True, but I mean, the good thing though is that at least it's consistent. You know, you're not looking at choppy, shitty quality frames, like, or lack of frames rather. Also, I notice sometimes with YouTube, when I go onto videos, I have to manually select a higher quality. So like, try that. I mean, I don't know if that's available on the stream or not, but if it's like bad quality, see if you can up the resolution manually in the settings on the video. Actually, let me know if that works. Like, I even have that setting turned on where it's like, please just show me the highest quality available. And still, sometimes I'll be watching, like, a video from a prominent channel. You have to pay money now for better? Jesus. Times are getting hard for everybody, I guess, man. Even major services like YouTube. Dude, you know what I was thinking about last night is like how hard the government fucks people with like just I mean specifically with taxes is what I'm referring to. I got to thinking about it, right? Let me pull up Paint so that I can go on this rant. No, I know it's not just taxes, but taxes is the specific thing that occurred to me. So, like, here's you, right? So, like, when you... In the US, yeah, specifically, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know how it works in other countries, I just know how it works here. So, like, when you get a paycheck... right? What do they take out? Fucking taxes, right? So, paycheck goes to you. Some of it goes to the government. This is my little White House. Some of it goes to the government. Then you go to the grocery store to buy groceries or, you know, gas or whatever. Let's see if I can draw a chicken leg. All right, that's supposed to be a turkey drumstick. So you go to buy groceries, and what do you pay? Sales tax. And let me think. Okay, so you're earning this paycheck from your employer, right? So your employer is fucking... What are they paying when they pay you? I'm pretty sure they pay sales... Or not sales tax, but they pay a tax just to pay you. Actually, no, I'm not sure on that, so I shouldn't even mention that because I'm not 100% sure on it. But what I do know is when they make profits, so like when you or like other people spend money at your employer, they pay a sales tax, and your employer counts that as income, so they also pay a tax. And it's just like every time money changes hands, the government gets a cut. It's like I don't get it, dude. I would understand if it were like a few of these sources, but it's like every single time it changes hands. I am having a talk right now. Goodness, that was rude. That's what I'm saying. The same dollar bill is taxed so many times because it's going from entity A to entity B to entity C to entity D, and every time it transfers from one to the next, some of it is removed and sent toward the government. Which, what does the government spend it on? Paying military members or postal workers, you know, funding for military stuff, paying not only the military people but also the like for the materials that they allot to, like guns, planes, ships, all of that shit, right? Paying politicians. So like I'm not saying the government, oh, government needs to stop taking our money, lining their friends' pockets. Yeah, there's definitely some of that going on, but there's going to be some of that no matter what entity you're talking about. Like YouTube is going to be the same way, you know what I mean? But it's just, I feel like there's no source control is the issue with it. There's nobody saying like, hey, maybe this is excessive. I'm really trying to avoid doing this middle part for now, but since I'm seeing some holes right here that are very obviously supposed to be wool, I might as well patch them up. This one I'm not sure about because I feel like this is supposed to be a staircase of some kind. I'll leave it blank for now. Oh, you like the name of this shovel, by the way? Check it out, because this one's deep. So, a shovel digs, right? What's the past tense of dig? Doug. Who's Doug Funny's best friend? Skeeter. I thought it was really clever. That's it, dude. I'm getting rid of this cyan wool. I'm not playing this anymore. Cyan wool just, it looks awful. Can't even read that on YouTube. Oh, the paint? How bad is this stream? Dude, mine looks okay. Oh, the shovel name. Wow, it's that bad? Dude, there's something on your end because I have YouTube open in a browser and it looks fine. It looks pristine to me. I can absolutely read it. Unless it's like somehow because I'm watching my own stream on YouTube. Looks good to you? Thanks, Danny. Kind of just shotgunning this now, just doing random stuff. I really was trying to get like all the wool done first, which I feel like I've gotten a really good chunk of it done. Like, all of this is done. This is mostly done. Like, the spots that I don't have the wool complete are where it's ambiguous. Where it's like, I don't know if that should be gray wool there or not. Like, this right here, this dark oak. See, but this is like a whole structure. You know what I mean? So, like, for me to take that structure down, I don't think that's the right move. But definitely the cyan wool and carpet, that had to go. Like, that was just an eyesore. Oh, are you on your phone? Is that why? Mine's like this. I'm gonna go settings, quality. See, it defaults to auto, but if you go to 1080p and like manually check that, that works for me. YouTubeception right there. Oh, this is a spot where he came up that ladder, dude. I was just like, oh my god, I didn't know he could climb ladders. Oh. What's all this? Hello. It's like this. Actually, is that supposed to be there? This looks like a staircase. That's the other thing about this. It's weird, man. There's bits that look like, oh, initially you look at it and you think, oh, there should be wool there. And then it's like, oh, nope. Actually, it turns out it's a staircase. So you putting wool there kind of messed it up. You manually set it to 1080 every video you watch? I don't know then, bud. Don't get me wrong, like, if I had the option, I would probably rather stream to Twitch, but... Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay, so I can't really fill these yet because I don't know for sure that they're supposed to be carpet or wool. So I'll come back to it. That was initially the reason that I avoided this part anyway, so I don't mind leaving it alone for now. Oh, I haven't done any of that in there yet. Oh, here's one. feel like there's supposed to be something here, so I'm not going to put wool there yet. You got us netherite upgrade templates. But you can show me where the bastion is? Yeah. Do I have YouTube Premium? Nah, fuck that. I just use an ad blocker. Even then, sometimes, every once in a while, I'll get a notification from YouTube when I try to watch a video that's like, hey, we don't like that you have an ad blocker. And I'll be like, okay. Just refresh the page and it goes away. Nah, bro, I'm not fitting to pay a monthly subscription to YouTube when I remember, like, I remember before YouTube existed. Like, nah, dog, that ain't me. Granted, I could say the same thing about Netflix. Remember when Netflix mailed you DVDs in the mail? That's fucking dating myself. I was in college when that was still a thing. Jesus. Use Brave. Oh, to block ads. Yeah, I use Chrome, but I just use that AdBlock Plus thing, and it's, like, ideal. It's built into it, but you have another ad blocker. That's good. All right. uBlock Origin. I want to say that I actually downloaded uBlock Origin because of your recommendation of it, and what I have noticed is, like, in the times where YouTube would normally be like, basically throw that notification that I just described, it does it less, I think, since I installed uBlock. Damn, that was the rest of my wool. Might as well use these 9 right here. Go back and repair my hoe and my shovel anyway. Bounce, so most of it's untouched. Nice. Hell yeah. We really need to do a woodland mansion, because I know that Pal wants to do that. I hate to say it, but I'm almost like, what's the point of a woodland mansion? But if it would make Pal happy, I'm 100% down for it. I think the only reason I was putting it off is because I had other, like, priorities, basically. Ender Dragon was a priority, and then, like, finding an ancient city. Because I knew that, like, with this server, I wanted to do this project really badly. Because the previous server, the one actually right before this, I basically tried to do the exact same project, but had no idea what I was doing. And so it just went so badly. And I never finished it. You don't think you've ever explored one? Yeah. I don't think I've ever, like, fully explored one. You know, I've seen them, but I've never gone in and actually, like, cranked out the whole thing. It's really weird that there's, like, it's a structure that, like, creepers spawn in. Like, that throws me a little bit. I think the next big task that I want to work on after the ancient city is, one, adding a couple more farms to that platform, and then two, dude, we got to work on the Nether for sure. Like, we have to make ice paths so that we can boat from one area to the next. Still don't have an Enderman XP farm. I mean, that would help a lot. See anybody else really trying to use that, so it's payment. We'll do this. Have elytras though. I mean, that's true. Honestly though, throwing this out there, the boat paths are a million times better than elytra. You move so quickly on a boat. And the other thing too is, like, with the boat paths, like with the elytra, the amount of times that I've been, like, sketched about accidentally falling in lava, and you don't really worry about that as much with the ice boat path. So boats are, one, faster, two, safer once you build them, three, like, enough XP orbs to hit the absorb limit. Damn. And they add an aesthetic. Like, they look better than just our, like, you know, Nether one wide tunnels. Really, I think that's the main thing that I'm trying to get at, is that, like, it looks like shit right now, and we should fix it. I still need to make a garbage disposal for this thing so it stops overflowing. This is the sorter is probably completely busted right now. A proper hub? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, a proper hub. I really like the the sort of modernistic vibe that you went for with the path from our portal to your portal. I'd be down to like propagate that and just do the whole hub that thing, like that feel. And then that'll be like our central hub, and then just ice boat paths to... We need ice boat paths to spawn, the stronghold, the ancient city, and probably the nether fortress as well would help. Soul sand floors for your nether hub, so it's super quick. Oh, with soul speed. I still haven't put soul speed on my boots. Oh yeah, definitely gotta get the slabs down so the pigmen stop being such a big deal. I wonder how much total experience is in those 2 double chests that are full of skelk. Be an interesting, like, metric. I can definitely move these chests. These are like temporary holding chests now. That's a ton of carrots. That's cool. Oh, hey, did you see the little tree that I added to your base? Figured I had to do something with all the like diamond ore that I mined with my fortune pick, or not fortune, silk touch pick. And I was like, Medic has helped me very much. I will make him a diamond tree. Oh yeah, sheep. Oh yeah, by the way, did you see I found a chuck? Check this out, dude. So you know what my cats look like, right? My sweet little babies. I had a gizmo. You've seen the gizmo. Chuck and Gizmo. Like, that's them. That's my babies. I was just waiting for a green-eyed tabby. And I'm down to only 45. I'm going a little fast. Let's slow down plenty. This is irritating. Like, if I ever used wool, which I don't normally, but man, if I ever used wool, like more often than just for this specific builds, I would definitely make a sheep farm where like this doesn't have to happen. Yeah, I'll probably make a cow farm up on the platform, so you can walk by and like scoop up some cooked steak pretty easily. And then I probably won't do sheep or chickens just because what's the point? I mean, I guess I get sheep, but like I don't use wool normally in my builds, so. But definitely doing a fully auto sugarcane farm up there, and then I'll do full auto crop farms as well. For at least for carrots and wheat. Like, I don't really think I need potatoes or beets for anything. What did I just put in there? What was I holding in my hand 2 seconds ago? The shears. Well, that's awkward. Okay, well, there's shears in that pot now. How do you get stuff out of pots? Do you have to break it? Really glad I didn't like put my like pick in there or something, dude. That would have been super lame. Like, oh well, looks like I'm breaking this pot. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck. I can't get out. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh wait, what if I... Nope. Sure, why not? I'm just now realizing how easy this is if you do it from above. 64, 46. Might be enough, we'll see. Oh yeah, it saves you on rockets as well, if you use the Ice Boat Pass instead of Elytra. Time is at 4:30. Okay. I should probably call it there. Let me see if there's anything like really obvious that I can fix easily and quickly, which I think I've done the vast majority of it, but here's something. I think that's supposed to be stairs, so I won't do that one. Oh yeah, cool. Oh shit, where did I get all these from? I don't know if that's how that was or not. Oh, cool. Well, either way. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, that looks right. I'm not sure that's supposed to be there. That most definitely is, though. All right, this is all looking great. This guy. This looks like it's all done. What's this right here? Oh, this might be a meeting point. Other than this big middle piece, I think that's it for the like spots of gray wool that need to be fixed. At least all the major ones. Nice. Yep. So if I do run into any more spots, I've got gray wool on hands. But I don't think that there is any more, dude. I think that's the vast majority of it. Dude, and this was a spot over here where the warden murdered you over there, and I just like stood up here and I shot him a couple times, drew his aggro, and then I was like, oh nope, and I took off in this direction. Just ran around the whole thing. Encase him in glass? Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you saw it, but there's still a Shrieker. So we can have one encased in glass. Oh, you were trying to encase him in glass over there when he killed you. That's what you're saying. Gotcha. No, I was thinking we should definitely have a warden down here encased in glass. Where the fuck is it? It's right here somewhere. It's right there. Oh, dude, he's quick. I was surprised at how quick he was chasing me around. Shit, dude, right on top of me. I can't see. 4, 3, 2, 1. He's so much less scary, just like walking on grass. Okay, he's still a little scary. Go cover him in glass. Yeah, that's a pass for me, dog. You know what's messed up is he still inflicts blindness, even if he's completely encircled in glass. I tested it on a creative world one time. I like summoned the warden. Can you name tag him? Yes, you can. You can name tag him so that he doesn't despawn. But I summoned him in a creative world. Is he chasing that bat? He's chasing that bat. Oh! Oh! Oh god. Yeah, he still inflicts blindness within like a certain radius. And it's actually, unfortunately, it's pretty big. So like you would have to put him, like we'd almost have to put him in the portal. And even then like encircle a big radius around him. You can also still shoot his sonic shriek through blocks and shit. It's actually a kind of a good little platform to put him on. But like you wouldn't even be able to like be near the area. A thick cube of glass. It's like a 16 block radius or something. In the air, yes. I think that's a great idea. It could even be like we could dig out one of these like sides like completely encase it in Skulk, or like just one of these right here, line it with glass, and then light it up behind him. And that's just like, he's there looking through a window, basically, down at the ancient city. Could even put a couple up here, and that would be kind of cool. Alright, cool. That's gonna be it for me, though. I gotta go help Anna get ready for work. She's gonna be up in like 15 minutes. So, GG's. I'll be on later, though. Love you long time, big guy.